Hi, everybody. Welcome inside the Klatsche Center. It is Media Day 2016. Scott Warris here with redshirt freshman Jeremy Johnson. And Jeremy, thanks for giving us some time here this afternoon. Before we talk about what you're expecting out of yourself and this team this year, if you could talk about the process by which you redshirted last year, what you learned by sitting back and kind of watching, observing that gets you ready now for game action.
Okay, well, I broke my foot in October last year, and that really gave me a chance to humble myself and, sit back and learn more about the game from watching and experiencing things without, actually being out there on the court. So I got to learn under Coach Jeter and sit beside him during most of the practices, and he would talk me through most of the things they were out there doing. And now this year I get to learn from Coach Val. So, I feel like I got two aspects of the game, that some people don't get to have, so I feel like that benefits me a lot.
What did you learn about yourself through that process? A pretty trying process, I would imagine, to get over the emotional side of things and then the physical rehab, certainly.
Yeah, well, I feel like it was an uphill battle in the beginning, and, our training staff, our athletic trainers really worked with me every day to make sure I got back on my feet, not only physically but mentally as well, so I could get back on the court and not worry about my injury and just perform to my best ability every day.
Mm-hmm. Coach Val and his staff come in here in the off season. What has been your thoughts, your reaction? What type of coach is Coach Val? You can tell us stuff. We won't tell him what you tell us.
He's a really intense guy, and he wants to win. We know that, and it shows every day. Him waking up early, getting here early, putting time in. We can just tell as a team and as a unit that he's all in, and seeing that as a player, that makes you buy in as well, when you can tell that your coaching staff is there with you, day in and day out, and I really like that about him.
This roster, there's a lot of youth. I mean, like yourself, a freshman, although you've been here for a year, but a lot of youth, a lot of guys are going to be asked to do things at the college level that they haven't had an opportunity to do yet. How have you and your teammates kind of approached that philosophy this year, or at least through the first month or so of camp?
Okay, well, Coach Val introduced this idea about accountability within our team and within ourselves, and we've looked to our leaders, our seniors, and the guys that played a lot last year that came back. So, we just really follow in their footsteps and then try and do our best to make sure that we put in maximum effort every single day and be accountable in ourselves.
Final thing, and then we'll let you go. What excites you the most about this season, both personally and then program-wide?
Okay, well, I'm just really excited to start my career finally. I had to sit out a whole last year, but, I'm just excited to see where this year takes me. And then as a team, we just really want to do our best, and show up for our city every single game, and whether that means, we're going to be winning by 50 or winning by 1, like we're still going to be there showing up every single day.
And Jeremy Johnson, he'll be showing up in uniform this year. Patience pays off. Jeremy, thanks for your time. Best of skill this season. We'll talk to you again real soon.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't forget, Panthers begin the season with the exhibition here at the Klatsche Center on November 5th.